But it's just a freezing day out, and I'm trying to get started with some vlogs. I just want vlogs of out doing stuff. You know? We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we'll see. We're coming up on some farm machinery here. It's a Knox County traffic jam. Well, we're going to try to see how this works just around the park here. Ariel-Foundation Park. Ariel is the company that supported the entire project here. So we'll have a look around, see what we see. So it is absolutely freezing today. This wind is just cutting right through me. But I need steps, right? We all need the steps. So we'll see what we can do. Trying to fit gloves on while I do this. We got the wind blowing pretty hard. This is a nice little test. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm worried about losing my wind muff on my mic more than anything. But I've got to get my step count up because I always give the first couple weeks of a New Year's resolution a couple weeks keep it. I always give the first couple weeks of a New Year's resolution to pass because it's guaranteed to fail the next day or so. So I got sick and that changed everything. So now if I don't get out here and do something, I'll never get started. I like the long shadows of winter. They're kind of cool for photography's sake. The water is not frozen yet. It won't take long with these temperatures. I never figured out why geese don't fly south. Some serious trees they took out here. There they go. They're going to do a little flying for us. Couple of mallards there, real mallards. I don't know if the camera caught it or not. Hello. With no wind today, it's not that bad out here. Just a huge number of ducks. I don't know if you can see them over there. Not a bad day for some bird watching. Beach chickens. There goes the mallards. Well, we've scared up the wildlife, so we got that going today. I have a look at the viaduct. This viaduct amazes me because it was built so long ago, probably over 100 years ago. It still holds up just fine. All the beach chickens. You think that cold water would kill them? Obviously not. what effect the cold is going to have on the battery for this. This is all new territory for me. Walking videos are about the only idea I have brewing right now. I'd like to have a YouTube channel without all the hassle. You know, if you post that the sky is blue, someone will argue that. If you don't look like a supermodel, they'll discuss how ugly you are. If you are a supermodel, they'll discuss how other supermodels are better looking. This is what things will boil down to, and they would boil down to that on any platform. Because you have to monitor everything. Well, I don't want to monitor everything. And this is the problem with YouTubing. I think I'm just going to kill the comment section and let things fall where they may. You know, it's free entertainment for everybody, so if people don't like that you can't comment, well, that's fine. The way I see it, if you don't have money for a moderator, and you don't want to deal with the comments, don't have them. Those birds are fattened up. Surprised they can fly. That dude's hardcore. Inspirational, I tell you. finished the walk there. Let's go have a walk around town here. Or, I'm sorry, a ride around town. And let's see what comes from that. It was a very cold and frigid day, to say the least. There's not a whole lot of daylight left, so we'll see how it goes here. Yep, we lost our blue sky. We'll take a trip through downtown. There's the mail pouch building. Kenyon College owns it now. There was some discussion over the mail pouch ad, and the problem was it's tobacco advertising, but it's also historical. So they had a little argument over what should happen with that. Looks like the pro-history crowd won. I don't think anybody's really into the tobacco advertising anymore, so that wasn't the issue. No, the issue is a woke organization doesn't really want any association with anything that could perceive it as anything redneck, I guess. That would be my guess. Which I find kind of funny from a school specializing in literature, because the white rural part of America is just as much a part of literature as any other section. So it's sad to see them fall apart over something as silly as mail pouch. But again, they got over it. They realized where they were at. And there goes the power cruise out. guess we can head out of town here and call it a wrap. I might leave the movie on just to see how it goes here. So the sun's going down, and the one thing about the Pocket 2 is that it does not handle low light well. So maybe if I can get some action out of this one, we can work up to the Pocket 3, which has a giant sensor. We'll see how it goes. And this will be kind of low light, but we'll turn the camera back on so we can see Utica, Ohio. Utica is a small town, not far from Johnstown, so the Intel project will probably be coming this way. I look for this town to turn into a pretty good sized city before this is over. I don't know exactly how it will happen, of course. Nobody does. Probably the highest of the highest planners aren't positive how it'll come out yet. We've got a mural up here celebrating its history. Famous for its history and glass. There's a lot of sand in the area, a lot of natural gas. Those two combined allow for a industrial center for glass, but over time the demand for plate glass declined, from what I understand, and that left Utica to be just a small rural town. Been known to be quite a speed trap. That may change once they find another way to get revenue, but yeah, I've paid my tickets here. In my opinion, they weren't really fair tickets, but well, what is fair in this world, really? Certainly not small town courts. I'll never forget going to court here. It was the strangest thing I'd ever done. The town had quite a few cops. I mean, an inordinate number of police for such a small town. And they all sat in a circle around you. And you had to plead your case with them raised up, all looking down on you. It was just a weird situation. But well, that's how it went. I kind of avoided the town a lot for years and years after that, just because that was so weird. I'm sure Intel will bring its own special brand of weirdness to all these small towns. And up here on the left is the famous velvet ice cream. They used to make the ice cream here, but from what I've been told, that's changed, and they just use this as like a warehouse now, and the restaurant's there and stuff still. But the main manufacturing has moved elsewhere. Definitely on the dark side, but here's another small little burg. This is St. Louisville with Freddy's Inn and Early Birds breakfast. Early Birds is just an experience you have to you just gotta show up early in the morning and see. It's different. You'll never be treated like you are at Early Birds at any other restaurant. You just got to go in there and see. Now when you show up, it'll look crowded, but go ahead and go in and tell them you want a seat, and you'll just have to see what I mean. That's about it. You blink more than a couple times to see St. Louisville.